Hi, I'm Kevin and I'm going to do a review about the AKM from E&L. I just received this and it's one of the first that they sold. I want to go over a couple of things that I like and a couple of things that I don't like about this thing. The first thing is it looks really nice. The wood finish, it's kind of a reddish dark brown. That's, well, dependable on what kind of color you like. It's nice or maybe not, but you could change it because it's real wood. So if you just sand it down and then just redo it, refurnish it, should give it a whole other look. Starting from the back, the stock has a latch right here, and since they made the stock just like the real one, the battery doesn't go in there because the hole that's in here is just for cleaning tools. You don't get the cleaning tools with the gun, but the real one should fit. And the hole in here doesn't go all the way up to the receiver, so maybe if you want to put a battery in there, you could, if you make a hole that goes up to the receiver, but you should have to do that yourself, and it weakens the construction. So right now it's really solid. You can, well, if you break this, I mean, it shouldn't just break when you fall on it or whatever. Plus, it shouldn't just crack if you fall down on it or drop your weapon or whatever. The battery goes underneath the dust cover, so that's the same as on a lot of other AKs. It's built like the LCT and VFC ones, so it doesn't have the plastic cover right here. You have a little bit more room for your battery, but well, it's still a tight fit for most batteries. So I always use lipos, 7.4 volts lipos, and you have to really have a small one, a 1200 milliamp stick type. The fuse is right there, and it uses a normal Tamiya plug or a mini Tamiya plug. Let's put this back. So what I like about this gun is that it feels really solid. It's made out of stamped steel, so no alloy or aluminium like that. It's all real steel, and E&L is supposedly a factory that makes real AKs. So, well, this is probably just a real AK, but kind of reformed into an airsoft gun. Another nice thing is that the selector lever, it really clicks into place, so it's not going to fall off. Like this cap right here is not going to fall off. And the cocking lever goes all the way back instead of just up to here like on the Cyma or Tokyo Marui ones. Goes all the way back. The hop up is right there. Right there, you can adjust it. And if you take it apart, it's also just like the real ones. You flick this over, you can pull the gas block off, then you have a small thing you have to yeah, flick, and then you can take the whole wooden grip off. Let's see, things I don't like is the mag. Let's put this down, one sec, so I can show you. The magazine, it's a high cap, it holds 400 BBs, and that's fine with me, but this latch where you put in the BBs, it doesn't really click into place. So, well, if you have it filled up with BBs and you would put it upside down, then all the BBs would spill out, and that just sucks when you're in the field, or, well, sucks anytime. Another thing is the mags. I tried to fit a Cyma mag in there and it wouldn't fit, but after some sanding down, like this lip is a bit bigger on the Cyma and this lip is also a bit bigger, so if you sand it down there and sand it down here, that will make it fit. And well, it's a tiny adjustment, but you know, you have to do it, so yeah. And it's a high cap, but it doesn't use the winding wheel. This is to make it more realistic. You have to flick this open and then you have a cord right there, and you have to pull it a couple of times and then it will feed the BBs in. Okay. The other thing is that The magwell is also made just like a yeah, maybe not a VFC, but an LCT one. So instead of having like a flat piece right there, in which you can, if you put the mag in, it will not go any further. On this one, you can put it in too far, and then, yeah, it's impossible to put it in there. So you have to really click it into the tiny piece right there. Overall, the quality is great. I mean, it looks great. It just, if you compare it to the Cyma ones, and I will probably make a video because I have a Cyma one and a Jing Gong, I guess, or a D-Boys. If you compare it, they all have this kind of grayish kind of look, and this one is just, well, the steel just looks great. I mean, you have this kind of blue vague spots on there, and well, I just like the look of it. Yeah, I think that kind of covers it. I'm gonna do a chrono test right now. I hooked up a battery. I don't have one that fits yet, so I had to improvise this. I filled the magazine, and alright, now I'm gonna chrono it, put this thing on, and see what the FPS is. 438, 442, 441, 435, 431, 433. So it seems to be between the 430 and the 440 FPS. Now I'm gonna do the thank you for the nice sound on the background. Somebody with a motorcycle or something. Now I'm gonna do the rounds per minute test. That's 705 and 705 again, and again 705. So that's an average of, let's see, 11.7 rounds per second. Yesterday I tried this, and it shot 750 per minute and 12.5 per second, so probably the battery is dead, plus it's really cold outside, so batteries really don't like the cold. Yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or tips for me, this was my first review and I tried to do it in my best English. So yeah, if you have any tips or whatever, post them on the comment section below. Check that out.